Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. It is Thursday, December 2nd, and the trial in question, you've seen the title of this video, started on Monday. And since this trial started, a lot of people have been saying, why isn't this getting more media coverage? I myself have been one of those people, because to me, this is one of the biggest trials of my lifetime, just considering the amount of people that are involved in this and the egregious nature of a lot of these allegations. But you could also argue that the reason this isn't getting the coverage is because of all of the powerful people that are named in some of these egregious allegations. I'm already starting to see something very interesting. So of all the people that have been named, the pictures I keep seeing over and over and over again are with Epstein and Trump. I even Googled Epstein, and this is the first thing that popped up. This is an article about the trial, and you can see the picture they used is a picture with him and Trump. And my question is Trump being used as a scapegoat to distract from other people? So I'm going to get into why I possibly think that's happening. And this is in no way attempting to defend Trump. I am someone that voted for him, but I always preach on this channel, you should never have a blind allegiance to any political figure, any political party, any celebrity, anything of that nature. And if someone that you supported before, if it comes out that they did something wrong, I have no issue calling that out, and I don't think you should either. I think having a blind allegiance, idolatry, everything like that, I don't think it's good. And I think it leads us to tribalism. It makes us, it causes us to support people that are not good. So I don't believe in it. So I just want to say that this is not a defense of Donald Trump, but this is just pointing out what I could possibly see happening. And Trump was actually named this week on one of the flight logs for taking the Epstein private jet to Florida. So that's another reason why his name is going around. But there are many, many people involved that are way more involved than Trump and have been on that flight many, many times, have gone on many trips, have been to the island. So let's look at the relationship and what we know between Trump and Epstein. So the first thing is, yes, he has been on the jet one time. They flew to Palm Beach, where Trump lived. That's also where Epstein lived, and they were sort of both fixtures in that community. Trump has never been to the island. Other people have been many times, so keep that in mind. And then this I pulled from Vanity Fair. It says, Trump isn't known to have gone on any trips with Epstein, which would have been out of character. I don't think that Trump would go to someone else's property or island or villa. He doesn't even play golf at anyone else's clubs, which is kind of true. He has so many properties, he doesn't really have to. Trump gave an interview a few years ago where he talked about his relationship with Epstein. Speaking with reporters, Trump had a falling out with him a long time ago. I don't think I've spoken to him in 15 years. And you will see pictures of them in public together, but it's always in public places. It's always at parties or big social gatherings of that nature. It doesn't seem like they've ever been together on a personal level. There's no evidence of this. Also, it said that Trump banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago in 1992 for allegedly not being very kind to another member's daughter, and this apparently is on the estate books at Mar-a-Lago. Also reiterated by a lawyer, Bradley Edwards, of some of the alleged victims, and he actually spoke with Trump, and he said, yes, I spoke with him. I spoke to some other people, and it seems to check out, although I haven't completely confirmed it. None of the alleged victims have named Trump as ever being involved in the ring, although some of the victims have expressed concern over his relationship with Epstein, over his friendship, which is in my opinion is very natural. If you're seeing another powerful man hang out with another man that has committed these things, it's very natural that you would be suspicious of that relationship. Also, you have to understand too, and this is another reason why Trump is a very easy scapegoat. One, because he's a very polarizing individual, and there are so many people that if they get one little morsel of wrongdoing that he could have possibly done, they are going to jump on it like crazy. Also, we do know that Trump, especially back in the day, he was a womanizer. And you might not like that, I might not like that, but did he do anything illegal is the question. Just because you're a womanizer doesn't mean that you commit illegal acts. The video that I am going to link for you below so you can watch this interview. I'm not clipping it out because it's from a much smaller creator and it's his content, but I'll link to it below and I'll tell you a little bit of what's going on in this video. So this individual that's interviewing Bradley Edwards. So Bradley Edwards, again, is a lawyer for some of the plaintiffs. He said in this interview in 2009, he served a lot of subpoenas to a lot of people, and Trump is the only one that responded to him. He talked to Trump on the phone, and Trump said, let's just chat. I'll give you as much time as you want. Ask me anything you want. He gave him a lot of information that checked out, although he did not believe that Trump was involved in anything illegally at all. He didn't believe that he was involved in any of the wrongdoing at all, but he gave him a lot of information that checked out. They also discussed him banning Epstein in 1992 from Mar-a-Lago, and he said this checked out as well, although I haven't been able to completely confirm this. So there's that. And again, I'm not saying that to defend Trump or to defend anyone. The reason that I am saying that is because if you look this up, you will see a ton of pictures of Trump with Epstein, and what I think might be happening is they are distracting from other people involved. You might not like Trump, you might not like his rhetoric, you might be very critical of him, and I think you have reason for being critical of him, but I don't think this one situation is it. And I think he's just a very convenient, very easy scapegoat to distract from other people that did things that are a lot more egregious. Another thing you also have to understand is back in that time in the 90s, yes, these were both very rich and very powerful men. They both lived in Palm Beach, which is not a very big community. And even, I believe it was Vanity Fair. Was it Vanity Fair? Well, even in the 90s, Jeffrey Epstein was touted as this like mysterious Gatsby type character, which doesn't excuse anyone befriending him or hanging with him. But I just thought that was really important to put out there. And anyway, let me know what you think about everything and have a really good day. Bye.